the psilocybin. So last week I received an invitation to go on an ayahuasca journey. It's a retreat, and I dreamt of this day many, many years ago. And in the dream, it gave me a specific location of where this would be, and it gave me a description of my facilitator. Didn't know too much in regards, but I clung to that information. And so now everything is falling into place. And I made this channel, Perfect for Love, to take you all on this journey with me, and also to document this journey for myself. Now, there is not too much I will share about the retreat in this prelude stage of my journey. But what I will say is that, so here's what I will share. The retreat is international. It's a journey through lineage, which the facilitator has informed me is different from the psilocybin. That's different from the psilocybin journey. Because I've taken a psilocybin journey. Also, dietary changes need to occur. She also recommended the single room for the journey, so I went ahead and checked that box. And the final thing that I will share that I think is like one of the most important things is that she recommended that you be in therapy prior to your journey and thereafter your journey. And I think that's the most important part, because I'm not even in therapy right now. I love therapy, honestly. It's just not easy for me to find a therapist that can accommodate me in all of my intricacies. Let me just say that. However, I do think I have found a therapist. I spent the last week doing consultations and things like that, to see who might be a good fit for what I need. I will say that when it comes to therapy, I need in-person sessions. And in the past, I've had therapists start me off with in-person sessions and then gradually be like, oh, we're going to move to telehealth, and to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like telehealth. So when I see therapists who only want to do telehealth sessions, I'm like, that's a no for me. I also wanted a therapist who is more seasoned, who has more experience in the craft of therapy or in the profession of therapy, as well as in life. And the therapist that I found and the things that she shared with me about her professional journey and just the snippets of her personal life, I feel like she would be a good fit for me. I think there's a lot that we can learn from one another as client and therapist. And I emailed her yesterday to book our first session, because our original was just a consult. So I'm excited about it. I love how she called me back as soon as I sent an inquiry, like same day, and she got me in for a consultation the next day. I probably would have emailed her sooner, but the other two persons that I contacted to do consultations with, it took a little bit longer and it took a little more back and forth. And I think the universe is just trying to tell me that the therapist that I got the first time is the one. Yes. So that's what I'm gonna go with.